Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
Into negotiations once international forces leave the country.
Covering your local weather.
If you were outside at all yesterday, you know that it was colder and windier than the North Sea in December.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
Straight on, it's Peters hitting from 10 on a pull-up.
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Matthew Nies.
Good evening, I'm Matthew Nies with your JCTV News Update. According to the Associated Press, the Jamestown School Board is reconsidering its policy of renting out school buildings. This reevaluation is in response to complaints from parents about the Jamestown Worldview Conference that was held at the high school theater a few weeks ago. The conference was held during school hours and gave free admission to students for one session. However, some parents were not pleased, saying religious education in public schools is not appropriate. The school board is considering banning all organizations from renting high school space during school hours, but such a decision may interfere with athletic tournaments and the like. The board might just ban religious and political groups from renting during the school day. However, it might be difficult to determine which groups fit those descriptions. No doubt the Jamestown School Board has a tough decision to make, although, as of now, no deadline for a decision has been set, nor has there been any definitive call for a decision to be made. According to the Associated Press, Chicago Democratic Representatives John Fritchie and LaShawn Ford made a public plea to Illinois Governor Pat Quinn yesterday to call National Guard troops into the city of Chicago in order to deal with the recent surge in violent crime. The violence, which has primarily been in the city's south and west sides, has resulted in 113 homicide victims so far this year, including 7 on one night last week. The plea was not a no-confidence vote in Chicago's police force. Rather, the representatives feel that more police-like forces need to be deployed in the city without increasing the already overdrawn state budget. The National Guard is already under state salary, so the representatives feel that the state might as well use them where they are needed. Other ideas of using the Illinois National Guard to help police the city of Chicago have been proposed before, but have not been put into practice. No definitive decision has yet been agreed upon. We had some sprinkles today. Tonight it should continue to be partly cloudy with a low around 36 degrees. Looking at our extended 5-day forecast, we can see that tomorrow should be mostly sunny with highs in the upper 60s and a wind of about 7 miles per hour. On Wednesday, temperatures will almost reach 70 degrees. However, the wind speed will continue to increase throughout the day. Wednesday night, we have a 40% chance of precipitation and thunderstorms. Our chance for receiving some rain will increase to 60% on Thursday. In fact, we'll have a chance of receiving some April showers every day through the beginning of May on Saturday. Thankfully, temperatures should stay around 60 degrees every day this week. This weekend, the Jimmy baseball team got to spend the weekend at home as Dakota State University traveled to Jamestown. On Saturday, the Jimmies won both of the games played by the two teams, 13-11 and 13-3 respectively. Yesterday, though, Dakota State was able to even the series as they beat the Jimmies twice, 12-8 and 2-0. Tomorrow, the Jimmies travel to Bemidji, Minnesota to take on Bemidji State. The Jimmies are currently in second place in the Dakota Athletic Conference with a 10-6 conference record and a 30-9 overall record. The Jimmy softball team also played Dakota State University in Jamestown this weekend. The Jimmies won all 4 games played between the two teams. On Saturday, the Jimmies won 8-0 and 6-1, and on Sunday won 8-0 and 6-5. The Jimmies are currently in first place in the DAC, sporting a 12-2 conference record and a 29-11 overall record. Wednesday, the Jimmies travel to Aberdeen, South Dakota to take on Northern State University. On Saturday, the Cassel Relays were held here in Jamestown. The Jimmy women had a great day with 6 first-place finishers. Among those who took first were Marissa Curry, who took first in the 400 hurdles, Katie Conlon, who took first in the 1,500-meter run, and Annalisa Fouth, who had a first-place finish in the 400 meters and a second-place finish in the 200-meter dash. Alyssa Bossler took first in the 800-meter run and second in the 1,500. Alyssa's teammate, Katie Zent, took second in the 400-meter dash and second in the triple jump, while Madeline Horning took second in the 800 and third in the 1500. Emmeline Bentley took second in the 5,000-meter run, and Becca Price took second in the javelin. Gallie Merrill took third in the 400 hurdles, while Mallory Johannes tied for third in high jump. The ladies also took first in the 4x100-meter relay, first in the 4x800-meter relay, and third in the 4x400-meter relay. The men also had a good day at the track. Robert Nelson took first in the discus, Joseph Korber took first in the 1,500-meter run, and Scott Remick took first place in the 110-meter hurdles and third place in the 400-meter hurdles. Kelly Remick outran Scott in the 400 hurdles, taking second place. Joanne Johnson took third in the 400-meter dash, and Leif Rasmussen took third in the steeplechase. The men's 4x100-meter relay team took second place. This has been your JCTV News Update. Thanks for watching. I'm Matthew Nies, connecting the campus with the community. Have a great evening.